and welcome back to Simply Delicious 101. And welcome, one and all. Asked, why do you refer to cooking as a journey? Let me put it this way. You take a vacation, you're going on a journey, you've got it planned out to the very last detail. And then it happens. Well, cooking's kind of the same way. In today's life, you've got practices, you've got this, you've got that. Who has time? By the time you get done running everywhere, you get home, everybody's hungry and wants to eat. Yeah, every once in a while, you can order a pizza, or you can get takeout, or you can go through the local drive-thru. But what if you want to make something yourself, but you just really don't have the time? So, I figured, why not show you a few of the tricks I've learned? Some of them are tricks, some of them are hacks, some of them are just tips. But let me know if it works for you. If you have something that I don't mention, let me know. So I'm going to get stuff set up, and I'll be back in a minute. You remember the marinade video where I deboned the chicken, and I said I got a project for it later? Well, that project would be stock. I saved the bones. If I don't have a batch ready, I put them in a freezer bag and put them in the freezer. Save them until I get some, and I'm ready to do stock again. I do the same thing with my veggies. You know, when your veggies just aren't very culinarily appealing, and most people won't eat them, so they just throw them away. Well, I don't. I do like I do with my chicken, and I put them in a freezer bag and freeze them for later. Now, with that being said, that doesn't mean that I use the ones that are moldy and nasty. Just ones that are unappealing. I keep the scraps that I cut off, and I put those in there too. Yeah, tips of the mushroom that nobody wants to eat, the onion skins, stuff like that. I put it in the bag, and I save it for later. You can do the same thing with your herbs. If you're using just the leaves, you can put the stalks in there. Just be careful. You don't want to get too heavy-handed on stuff like Brussels sprouts, cabbage, stuff that's going to turn your stock bitter. You want mostly to have aromatics. You know, onions, celery, carrots, peppers. So if that's just one way that, you can prepare for later. And yeah, it's going to make it to the trash, but only after I convert it into stock. That's one tip. Now, I'm going to set some stuff up, and I'll see you back here in a minute. Welcome back. I've got something going this weekend. I'm feeding 14 hungry teens. I've got a couple shoulders rolling on the smoker. And I figured, why not do baked beans? Now, yes, I could do it from scratch, and yes, I have done it before. But I've got other things going. I've got kids running around. I've got errands to run. A smoker to watch. I don't have time for all that. So, here's a little cheat. So the next time you get invited to a barbecue, you can make baked beans. They won't know you didn't make it. And I won't tell them, because we can keep secrets. Now, I've got a couple cans of just pork and beans. You could even use baked beans from a can. I won't tell them where it came from. So, you do you. Now, of course, you're going to use the bacon from the bacon video, right? Okay, yeah. Everybody's going to love that. Now, I will give you a pro tip. If your family is anything like mine, and you're going to use a half a pound in whatever you're making, double or triple it. Yeah. Because as soon as they smell it, they're coming for it. And you got to fend them off. So, Make sure you got extra. I got my bacon cut in chunks. I cut some onions and peppers. I sauteed them. Now, with that being said, I did my bacon first. Then I scooped out my bacon. And then I sauteed my veggies. Why? I had bacon fat to flavor my veggies. So, always do whatever meat and use the fat from your meat to flavor your veggies. So, I'm just going to add this. And I'm going to add my bacon. And make sure you get all the juices from it. You want this flavored all the way. Now, could I stop there? I could. But in my brine, I use a seasoning blend. So, why not use the same seasoning blend to help kind of tie them together? You don't have to. It's just something I like to do. So I'm just going to add a little bit. And then I have a very secret ingredient. So secret, I can't tell you what it is. Okay, yes, I'm lying. I make my own homemade barbecue sauce. This is mine. I'm going to add it. And lots of it. Now, this barbecue sauce, I use it for pulled chicken, pulled pork. I even use it to eat hot dogs. So, if you're lucky, I'll let you in on that one. Now, for a little extra kick of flavor, I've got some Worcestershire sauce. Now, I'm just gonna blend. You want some, you don't want to get carried away. And then you're gonna kind of blend this together. Now, it kind of needs a thickener. And I've got another secret ingredient. We're going to keep this between us, right? Okay. Hold on. Let me grab it. Yeah. It's a universal ketchup. Don't tell anybody. It's very versatile. That's why I have a big jug. I use it a lot. So, just give it a little squirt. And you got it. Now, I'll let this cook down. Oh, but wait. Why put it in the oven? We got the smoker going. You've already got heat. Why not add a little kick of smoke? Yeah. Smoked baked beans. I've done it. I like it. If you try it, let me know how yours comes out. Now, I'm going to stir this around. Make sure everything is completely combined. Keep in mind, you want extra liquid. You remember back in the stock video, I said I taste as I cook. I keep plastic spoons around. Now, you can use real if you like doing dishes. But I make sure everything's combined and I give it a taste. You don't have to do a lot. You could even just do the broth. But why not get a little extra? So does it need something? Maybe a little salt and pepper. Now, do you need a whole lot? No. Just a little. But that's mine. You've got to taste yours and decide for yourself what yours needs. One more for good measure? Okay. So we'll kind of stir that around. I'll let it cook down. Now keep in mind, this liquid's going to evaporate. So if you get a little too heavy with the salt, it's going to be very salty at the end. So just enough to taste good. And then we can just, once it starts cooking down. Now I'm going to get this on the smoker. And I'm going to clean my mess. And I'll let you see the results later. So welcome back. Here's another trick. I'm accompanied by my sous chef, Solomon.
Yes.
Say hi, Solomon.
Hi, Solomon.
You don't have to say hi, Solomon. Just say hi. There you go. Okay. So, for this meal that I'm preparing, I thought, what goes good with pulled pork and baked beans? You can't go wrong with mac and cheese. So, I've got some boiled noodles.
Yes. And milk and cheese.
Correct. Good job. Now, I can make a bechamel, which, if you're wondering what that means, it's equal parts oil to flour. And I could stir in milk and stir in cheese, and it's kind of a lengthy process.
So, it's your first and second and third, right?
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna, ready? Stay back. We're gonna turn on the heat. Okay, okay.
That was hot.
Okay. Now we can bypass this whole bechamel and adding all that cheese to it. There's a way around it, quickly. Now, I know there's a lot of chefs that disagree, but I'm a home cook. It doesn't matter. I like it, my family likes it. So, let me show you. We're going to add a little bit of milk.
Yes.
Keep in mind, we got a lot of noodles.
Yes.
Okay, so.
And the first and cheese.
Okay, this is processed cheese.
Yeah.
It's got a velvety texture, if you know what I mean.
It's not cheese.
So we're just going to kind of add it. Go ahead, add it. Cheese.
So
Okay, I got it. There we go. Daddy saved it. Woohoo! Yay, Daddy!
How do you know it's so hot? Yes, Sam.
Now we're going to stir this around.
Yes.
We'll let the cheese melt.
Hey, it's cheese
and
right
get
there.
Velvety.
Yeah, it's cheese right there.
And
Dad, look.
what? Okay, thank you.
Magic trick.
Oh, you're so awesome. So, how are we going to get that
Smells good.
ooey gooey cheese pull?
Yes.
We're going to add some other cheese to it. I've got some Colby Jack, some mozzarella, and I'm just going to throw it in there slowly. Here, you add and I'll stir. Go ahead.
Need more?
Yes. we're going to have all of it. So we're going to get this combined, and we get it together.
Welcome back to the same with what you want.
All right, as my sous chef said, welcome back to Simply Delicious 101. Now, this kind of came from necessity. My family wanted tacos. I thought we had more meat than we did, and a pound is really enough for a family of 5. So I did this trick. Well, actually, it's 2. So I've got some hamburger poaching away in some water. It gives the meat finer texture, and it makes it in smaller pieces. So, what are you gonna say, Solomon?
Right, now meat speak like that.
Like the man said. Oh, hey, welcome back. As you can see, my meat's been cooked thoroughly. I've added some water and some taco seasoning. Now, like I said before, this came out of necessity to make tacos. I had to stretch it a little bit. And we like doing it, so I continue to do it. So, you ready? It's a secret. Don't tell anybody. Yes, I know, some people don't like it. Some people aren't a fan of refried beans, but I like the texture it gives my meat and the flavor. And not only that, but it stretches the meat further. So, I'm going to let this cook down, and I'll let you check out the results. See you in a minute. Well, I hope you enjoyed our adventure. There's other tricks and hacks you can do. I mean, you can do the same thing with spaghetti sauce. Add veggies, different seasonings, and you can make it your own. You know, you could do the same thing with chili. Add refried beans and stretch it out. Now, if you got one that you use that your family likes, let the group know. Maybe they've not thought of it and they could benefit from it. And if you don't want your information made public, that's fine. Send me an email, use my link in social media, send me a message. I'll let the group know and you'll remain anonymous. Huh? Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. You thought I forgot to give you the results, right? I didn't. It's coming after I get done with this little babble. Now, a side note, the meal that I made this weekend was for 14 drama kids from the local high school. Their teacher, Mr. Hayden, which did the middle school and the high school, is moving on to bigger and better things. So it's probably the kids' last time to work with him. So we fixed them a meal for their last adventure together. Mr. Hayden, I hope our paths meet again, and we wish you the best of luck. Now, as my sous chef said, he would like us to get 1 million likes. I agree with him. And do me a favor. Teach your sous chefs. Teach them how to cook. Use a knife. Pass it around. Information's key, right? Well, I'll quit babbling I'll see you next time on the next adventure. And as much time as you can save from hacks and tricks, I've yet to find one to help clean the kitchen. So I'm going to go get this mess cleaned up. I'll post the results here in a minute. And thank you. Do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe. And if you got a comment, please let me know. I'll see you soon, right here on Simply Delicious 101. Thanks for watching.